Everybody's loving you right now. Everyone's like, yes, Jocelyn's mom is cleaning the shop. You're like getting so much love right now from everybody.
I'm just doing this section.
All right, well, we are here at the shop today. It is Monday, and I am attempting to get a head start on my eBay listings. I have been in the habit of starting my listings, my photographs, everything on Tuesday, and then really pushing myself all day Tuesday until 9 o'clock at night, trying to get them up and done and listed, and it's been a little chaotic. So I've decided today to get started so that when Tuesday rolls around, I won't be as stressed out, I guess is what I'm trying to say. So our eBay auctions usually run Tuesday through Sunday, but we're here on Monday, and I'm going to attempt to photograph 20 to 30 items that I've selected from my shelves from recent shopping videos, and we're going to get them up and listed. So here's a quick peek at the shelves. Shelby was in last week and she did get some stuff loaded up on the shelves. A few things, but she has a lot processed out on the table that she didn't get brought back. So we're gonna go look out on the front shelves at what she has. We have some beautiful Murano, but to be honest, I'm kind of partial to saving this for our upcoming Whatnot sale, which I've already scheduled for June 4th. So I'm thinking I'm gonna maybe save some of this glass for that sale. Look, I paid $25. Actually, you know what? I think we actually got that for 20. We've got some really great pieces that I'm kind of saving up. I'm like, you know what? That Colt, you'd look good on Whatnot. But we skipped the month of May. So we've also got lots of coffee. I just got 4 giant boxes delivered, so we're saving up on the coffee as well. Here's another. You know what? I have 2. Wait a second. What's going on here? I'm very confused. Those are almost identical. Now I'm like, I know I got one of these. Goodness gracious. Oh, one of these came from the glass show. And one of these came from Cuts Down Runningers. And they're almost identical. Maybe I could list one on eBay. Which one would I list on eBay? Oh, maybe this one. Okay. All right. I made up my mind. I'm listing this one on eBay. Okay. So this one is going up on eBay. Ooh, the lighting doesn't do it justice. Oh, over here. I've already started a cart. Here we go. So on this cart, you will see I've already selected some items. This is spillover from previous weeks of items that I did not get to. So you see me come in, I photograph a bunch of stuff, I go home, I attempt to get it all listed that same night, and sometimes it doesn't happen. That's why we're here on a Monday this week, because I'm like, I'm really pushing myself a little too hard. I'm not getting it all listed. Let's try to get a head start this week. So this is stuff that, you know, I think I photographed this last week, didn't get it up. So here we are. It's going up this week. This sold on Whatnot. It was canceled. So I decided to include it in this week's sale. There's some wear on the gold there. These have been hanging around for way too long. They're going. The plate was last week, didn't get it listed. This photograph is finally going up. It is Greek. A lot of you identified the inscription as Greek. Doctor's office, American doctors or something. But that's really all we got. So I'm finally going to put that up this week. Jadeite bowl, some lucite bookends. And this is what we've got to start with. So this is kind of like the overkill. This is all done. This was last week, so I've got to wheel this out. We've got to switch cards. I'm going to move them all around. Alright, let's see what we've got over here. I feel like these owls are fantastic. The shakers are the heads. And the rest is for condiments. Adorable. Look at this, Mom. Isn't that cute? The heads are the shakers. Isn't it cute?
Yeah.
And How about this lady?
Yeah.
Isn't she terrifying?
We should take these back to the Goodwill
No, they're my bags. I paid for them.
when we open the shop.
When we open the shop, everybody gets a free Goodwill bag. The first 100 people to come through the door get a free Goodwill bag.
That sounds good.
You filled my table up again.
I know. It's so we could go through it and we could get rid of whatever you're not using. And how about this chair?
That's the most comfortable chair in the whole shop.
Do you want it right over here then?
Yes, please.
Okay.
Sometimes I just sit there and ponder.
So I think there's room back there to put this and get it out of the front. What do you think?
I mean, it doesn't really hurt anything.
Well,
Eventually, we're going to have to clear that stuff. So then, essentially, we're moving it twice. I mean, right now, it could just stick there until we move it back here, where there's going to be a wall.
oh, okay.
So there's no point moving it over there and then moving it over there.
All right, I just thought it looked nicer not in the front window.
I mean, everybody needs a bunk bed in their front window.
Because I'm going to clean that off, and I'm cleaning out underneath here, putting it in storage.
Everybody's loving you right now. Everyone's like, yes, Jocelyn's mom is cleaning the shop. You're like getting so much love right now from everybody.
I'm just doing this section.
Just this section, guys. Just this section.
today.
Don't get too excited. She's just doing this part.
Yeah. Do you know what that big box is for? Is it for
I have
anything
no idea what
special?
that is.
Okay.
Oh, that's my Christmas tree. Right? Yeah, that's my Christmas tree.
The new one?
No, my 1950s foil aluminum Christmas tree.
Okay. All right. Okey dokey.
All right, so we've got little moonbeam dolly here, which a lot of you commented that you had seen or purchased this. So we decided that it is not a one-off folk art doll. This is a mass-produced folk art style doll. But it is still very sweet. So we're going to include, I was like, are those shoes? No, they're painted on shoes. So we're going to include her, this blue opaline dish. Oh, it's like 3 on the bottom. Is that Degan? No, I don't think so. Anyway, it's a heart-shaped dish. We have this beautiful art glass. We're going to do this. I'm going to take off the heads of the owls though, so it doesn't take a dump when we carry it back. There we go. Are we brave? Yes, we are. Okay. I also like this. I feel like that would have had a stopper, but you could also probably get a cork for it. I think we got this at JT's booth. I could probably include that. I don't remember where we got that one. I don't know if you've even seen that one yet. Forget that I showed you that. Although by the time you're seeing this video, you probably have. You're like, we've seen that, Jocelyn. That seems to always be the case because my videos are posted out of order, so I don't even know what you've seen and what you haven't seen by the time I'm recording this. We're gonna sell this. We're gonna sell those. All of these things. And that cat. No, we're not gonna sell the cat because I actually have an upcoming Whatnot train planned with Kate and some friends, and the theme of the train is cats, and so I need to hold on to my cats because I'm going to be selling them on the train. So the cat is staying. I can't sell the cat. I need to keep my cats for as long as possible, but we will get rid of this stuff. All right, so the cart is filling up. I'm kind of wishing I had room down here on the second tier, but I don't because I've filled it with buy it now. So we're gonna utilize this cart. We'll just do both. This is all stuff I need to wash. It's made it from the shelf to the cart. Next stop is the sink. We're getting there, slowly but surely. This is stuff from the glass show. Quite a bit of money into that. This is just gorgeous. I don't know if the camera picks up the blue there on the stem, but it has a fun sticker there on the bottom. I just think that's absolutely stunning. I don't mind looking at that one for a while. This is also really neat. And that one has an orange glow because of the cadmium. I think we decided that's what it's called. Have these. I wasn't able to figure these out yet, so I'm gonna hang on to them a little bit longer until I'm able to figure out who makes those. This walrus is amazing. I love him so much. He's so sweet. Oh, this is so much fun because we put together the pieces of the puzzle. So I bought this when we were at Kutztown Renninger's because I thought, oh, that's so neat. It's a cat. It's cool just because it's a cat, right? So I wasn't able to decipher the name on the back when I purchased it. But it's Slovene Cox. I don't know how to pronounce the first name on this. But Peter sent me a link to it, and a lot of you had actually made comments about it. And kind of like clicked for me that I recognized the name because I already have a piece by this artist. She's known specifically for making cats, but the piece I have is not a cat. In my collection, I have a dragon. This is by the same artist. And apparently, I remember when I first showed this dragon that I purchased it at auction, she only made the dragons for close friends. So either somebody was tired of the dragon, or unfortunately one of her friends passed away and it ended up at auction. But I absolutely love this piece. I wasn't willing to part with it. And it lives here on my shelf in my special collection. But this is one of her pieces. But she was known specifically for making cats. Yeah, that's why her name was familiar to me. I'm like, wait a second, I have one of her pieces. It's a dragon. And there you go. Very cool, right? All right, well, I just got Juliet picked up from school and dropped off at home. And this is what I came back to. Remember how I said she was just working over here in this corner? Check it out. So I helped a little bit when I got back. I helped move this over and move some stuff onto the table that I almost had cleared. But she's been busy today. You can tell we went to the accountant and we almost got all the taxes figured out because she's looking for stuff to work on.
Look at those cool folding chairs.
Yeah, aren't those neat?
Yeah.
They were hiding back there. They're vintage.
Yeah.
Could put those in the booth.
Oh, yeah. You could put them where you have your paintings. You know, behind.
Oh, yeah.
The second
Oh, well,
shelf.
we only have the wall space back there. We don't have
okay. It's probably a fire hazard.
Yeah.
Yeah, those are cool.
Snyder Chair Company.
Ooh. I wonder if they're still in business.
I don't know.
Snyder sounds like a name from around here.
All right, so I am back to selecting items. I got some Hoosier salt and pepper shakers here from my last trip to Lemoyne. I found the duckies that we pulled out of Becky's booth. And then I was looking at this, which I think is Haren, but my hands are full, so I can't turn it over for you. We'll get a closer look at it when we get into the back room. I think that's good for now. We might find some more in the back. I also want to do some little lots, put together some lots for this week, so we'll have to pull some stuff together for that. But let's bring these into the back and see what we have for lots. I should probably just get this out of the box. I'm like working around it. I don't know why, because it's listed. Let's buy it now. It's actually from the 1940s. I've had this one hanging around for a while. Finally got it listed. And time to move it on. So it is up on eBay. But we've got the Hoosier in the white box. Now I did look at the bottom of this, and this one is, ooh, the lid almost lost. Okay. This is Hungary, but it is Holhaza. I'm sure I mispronounced that. So it is not Haren, but it is Hungary. So I was close. I'll take credit for being close, thank you. We're gonna list this. I just thought this was a gorgeous piece of porcelain. And I think I only paid $10 for this, which I was also quite proud of. So I think that puts us at about 20 items so far. So we still need more. I'm gonna pull this out. that this was Talavera. It's painted by hand. Casa, I don't know what that says. My Spanish is a little rusty. It's been a few years since high school. We will include this. And then why not throw in some Van Briggle? It has been a while since I have sold any Van Briggle. I don't know why. I don't usually come across it. I do come across it, but it's usually full retail or over retail. And this was one of those moments where I just bundled it up. I think I paid 40. I think it was 40 for this vase and the ring holder that I liked. And I thought that was a pretty good deal on Van Briggle. I did hit it with a, I did use a magic eraser to try to get some of these scuff marks off. Some of them are just really rough. That one actually feels like residue, so I might try some Goo Gone as well for what the magic eraser couldn't remove. What's weird about the bottom is it feels like wax. Kind of feels waxy on the bottom. I don't know. Anyway, I'll include that in my my eBay auction this week. All right, a little Goo Gone and elbow grease, and I was able to get that. I wasn't able to get this spot off. I did try. I feel like it looks a little bit better. Fused glass pear plate, and then underneath that we have this emerald green bowl, which I think was at Goodwill. I think I found that one at Goodwill. It kind of matches the shakers. So we'll include that. And I really have to figure out what I'm doing for these lots. I thought, you know, when I brought it up last week in the video, some of you had mentioned that you've been doing that for a while, and you put together themed lots to get rid of. And so I thought, well, maybe salt and pepper shakers, but honestly, I don't really have many salt and pepper shakers. I've got Christmas, I have some old men, and that's it. That's not much of a that's not much of a tempting lot. Old men and some Christmas peppermints. That's not very tempting. So we're gonna have to be more creative than that, is what I'm saying, basically. I was gonna suggest maybe some neat looking tumblers. You know, I've had those hanging around a while. Probably have some more. Sure I do. I just have to look a little harder. So I'll find something. I'll get back to you when I find something. Okay, well, I switched gears from tumblers because these were the only two I could find, and I'm like, what kind of lot is that when all you have is two of something? Although I could just list a set of two, because they do have very neat similar designs. I might still do that. But anyway, switching gears over here without making you dizzy. Not this. That's the egg cups that I might still give to my mother. Oh, I just realized that it's broken and repaired. I should have noticed that earlier, but the light box reveals all, as we know. I've picked yellow things. I decided to go around my shop and pick all the things I could find that were yellow. And believe it or not, I really struggled with this one. And I don't know why, because I love yellow and I buy a lot of yellow, but I think that I buy a lot of yellow for myself because I love it so much. So this is what I could find that was yellow off my shelves. And even walking around the shop, this is all I could find. I found a banana shaker because unfortunately the monkey broke. I bought them, they were intact, and then the monkey broke. So all I have is the banana shaker. These lemon measuring cups, which are really fun and summery. This dish, which I could never figure out, I think this may have come from the Hoarder House. I'm pretty certain it did. There is a small chip on the edge. Then these, which have hard water stains, I scrubbed these like you wouldn't believe with soap and water, and I just could not get the hard water stains off of these. But I'm including those because they're yellow. These are probably my favorite out of this whole lot that I put together. They've been sitting around for a while. I don't know who makes them. But the yellow is very vibrant on them, and I think that's why I love them so much. I had them on my buy it now shelf. I was going to list them buy it now. And then this, and I always suspected this might be Mackenzie Childs, but I don't know what that mark is. I don't know if that's some attempt at Mackenzie. There's a Z, maybe. I don't know. But I think it's for a tea light. So that one's been hanging around a while as well. So I've lotted all these things together, and I'm going to sell them as a lot, snap a photo, and try to find something else to pull together. I've started another theme of coffee creamers. I've selected 3 so far. I mean, I guess it doesn't have to be limited to creamers. We could include some sugars, but I feel like I have more creamers than sugars. And these ones have a Native American on them. Royal something Germany. That's a whole set though, and that includes a little cup. So I'm more inclined to throw in my odds and ends, like if I have an odd sugar or an odd creamer. This sugar matches the creamer, but it is missing the lid. That's why it's hung around for as long as it has. We have over here. Gosh, I thought I had more. This is a great idea. Thought I had more than that. I do have these. This one is McCoy. I wonder if that's Shelby getting here or Mom leaving. I'm more inclined to believe that it is Shelby arriving. She's probably going to want to work back here too, and I'm hogging up all the space. That's alright, I'll probably get out of here soon. What do we have down here? Oh, there's a cute little creamer made of glass. We can include that one. Okay, so here's another lot that I just threw together. I think that it turned out nicely. It's mostly creamers, with the exception of this lidless sugar, which I threw in because it matched one of the creamers here. We have the little itty bitty restaurant ware, which is all by his lonesome, single serving. And I got a bunch of these at Goodwill, I think in a bag. So I almost wondered if a business, local restaurant just donated all of their little single creamers. I thought they were darling. Glass creamer. This one has silver overlay, which is real heavy and nice. I actually had this one photographed to list for auction, and then I was like, you know, let's just put it all together. This one's really neat. This one's got some age to it. You can see it does have cracking there. No markings. I loved the patterns on it. That one's a little bit larger. That might even be a milk pitcher. And then the 2 are Pottery, creamer and sugar, made of redware. And then this little guy, also probably single serve, is Hall. H-A-L-L. And he is red. So I'm gonna throw those together. And then over here I did end up pulling the tumblers. And then I also grabbed some other studio pottery that I had laying about. This bowl is one of my favorites. I'll pull it out so you guys can really see it. I think that glaze is fantastic. But those ones have neat etched designs on them. So I'll get those all set up in photographs. This one has a dimple in it. Such a fun dimple. Just random. It's marked Gail and Ben. And I don't remember picking this one up. I don't remember where this came from, but I found it on my shelf in the back. I think it's a teacup. I don't know if it's called Unami teacup because it doesn't have a handle. No, but anyway, so there's another one. All right, so I think that pretty much sums up our work for today. It's 5 o'clock. It's time to go home. It was a long day. I got lots of stuff accomplished though. Mom was a huge help. She works in the front most of the day, getting things tidied up. I'll give you guys a peek of that before I end this video. I think she's been really itching to clean the front of the shop, so she did an amazing job. So I'll give you guys give you guys a peek at that. But I'm gonna get out of here now. I think I'll probably be back at the shop tomorrow. I want to get some stuff preloaded into my June 4th sale, even though it's a bit ways away. I think it'll be good to get, you know, a jump start on that as well. So anyway, let me give you guys a peek at the front, and otherwise I'll see you tomorrow. And here is the front. It's barely recognizable. We could have dance parties up here and stuff. Just wish I could find my coffee, because I definitely lost my coffee. Not really sure where it ended up. Been looking for it since I got back, and I have not been able to find it. So hopefully I have a little bit better luck finding my keys, because I'm not sure where those ended up. Anyway, oh, they're over by the door. All right, I guess I'll see you guys tomorrow.